requires us to really, really care, to be corrected, to be clear, to be cleansed, to be healed, to be renewed, to be rebirthed, to be revitalized and regenerated. Why? Because that shows that you are an intelligent people. But to have no regard for the fact that you are being literally exterminated from the face of the planet, the pandemic of disease in our families and in our communities, the lawlessness, the molestation, the rape, the bastardization, the incarceration, the AIDS, the HIV, the multiple sclerosis and muscular dystrophy, and all of these things, the obesity, all of these things would not exist if we were in truth aligned with the laws that govern our being. The starvation, the famines, the drought, all of these things have root and they have cause. And none of them are natural, except for that which is the natural consequences of being in error and being under a system that is loving to perpetuate error. It is in the progression of errors. The fact that they made it their responsibility, and the they is who it applies to, who took responsibility for educating masses of people, for religiously training masses of people, without ever giving them the keys or the cue as to who they really are as intelligent beings, who they really are as spirit beings that dwell in the body. What is the truth of their bodies functioning? Yes, we had biology. Yes, we had botany. Yes, we had physiology. But why did we come out of there not realizing that we should not be eating the flesh of dead animals? Because we were feeding off the flesh of dead animals and we couldn't think. We could regurgitate the information. We could get grades, A, B, C, D, E. Some of you all got C's the whole way through. Nobody asked you what your grades were when you come out of school. The fact that you got out is enough. But the fact that those who become lawyers and those who become doctors and those who become surgeons and those who become judges and those who become nurses and those who become sergeants and corporals and generals and whatnot were all poisoned, so that there really is no body of leadership that you can truly trust. Because if they have not come to the realization of what the purpose in being is, to use your talent, skills, abilities, education, life's lessons and whatnot to enhance and to work on behalf of the whole of existence, then you cannot trust the people who undermine themselves every time they have a meal, who undermine themselves with the flesh of dead animals and the alcohol and the tobacco. You understand? Yes, people feel like, oh, well, I'm successful now. I can start smoking cigarettes. I can start smoking cigars. Because that's how the big white boys do in their big boardrooms. You can go places where these people never drink water. And now they have other people not drinking water. They got you drinking Coke. They got you thinking that Coke is the real thing. It's the real poison. It's the thing that makes you really stupid. Why? Because it's leaching all of your minerals and vital substances out of your bones, out of your teeth. And for those sisters who give their children sodas before their teeth are even really formed, it's as a result of the programming. You understand? The programs that we get on that tell live vision to make you think that what they put over there is good. But I want you to know that those who have access to your mind, your heart, and your spirit through media, through corporate media like television and commercial radio, these are not your friends. They don't have your well-being at heart. These people are trying to make a dollar. They're trying to make promote their products so that they can have a profit. And it should be a testament to their own intelligence, ingenuity, creativity, and stupidity, the fact that they think that they can truly prosper off of producing, manufacturing, distributing, and advertising products that offer absolutely no nutritional value. It is an atrocity to have grown people, those who are men, the progenitor of lineages, those who are womb men, the perpetuator of lineages, working a livelihood that promotes and produces products that offer us nothing. Those of us who live here, particularly those of us who are of African heritage, background, origin, or concern that live here, we have a duty and an obligation on behalf of the 99 million that died between Africa and America. We have an obligation based upon all of those who were hung, all of those who were slain, all of those who were sodomized, beat up, bastardized, killed, given AIDS, given smallpox, given syphilis and gonorrhea, to come to a point where you will no longer allow yourself to sit back in a body filled with filth and stench and act like you're happy and satisfied when you're dying and killing yourself. Those sacrifices that people made for us were not for us to be able to choose death at any given point in time. Those sacrifices that the brothers who were incarcerated because they raised up to try to do something on behalf of their communities under the leadership of the Black Panthers and other groups like that, we who live now should not just try to honor their lives, but to honor life itself. See, they got y'all caught up in worshiping men. This is not about worshiping men. It's not even about worshiping God, as it is about standing in the fullness of the truth and the integrity and the authenticity of who and what you are as an intelligence of existence. And to know that that which animates every atom and every cell of your being is older than everything that man has made, including Christianity and Islam. And it's not to speak bad against those who have a real, whole heart, sincere desire for rightness, uprightness, and righteousness in their lives. But when you have people who say, if you don't accept my God, then you're going to burn in hell. If you don't accept my way of life, then you're nothing. In order for you to progress, because you're nothing, then you have to have our education. You've got to have our religious training. You've got to have our books. You've got to have our certification, our licensing, our degreeing. As if you weren't given anything by the intelligence of existence. All I'm saying is we have to get back to the basis of who and what we really are. And to understand that for whatever degrees you have behind your name, that's all good and well. But the reality of it, if you don't know how to eat, baby, you're missing something vital.